Hey BTP fans, Josh here with ya, and with my friend and neighbor, Dude Ray. That's right. And my neighbor Dude, he actually asked me to play Pathfinder with him first. So that's kind of how I found out that he was a nerd. And so then I counter invited him to play Infinity, and he did, and I haven't, and I'm a bad friend. But anyway, so Dude right now is going to talk. But right now he's using my army now. But this is not going to be a Pano army in the battlefield. It's actually going to be a Marat, a stand-in for Marat. So we have 3 Vanguard, 1 paramedic. We have Anyat, the trade tac officer, and then the HMG Vanguard, I think, or maybe it was the other way around. And then this guy is Suryat with HMG. So, but Dude, tell us a little bit on Infinity. What are your thoughts so far?
So far, I've played 1 game, and it was a learning experience. It's a fun game. I really enjoyed my first time playing because I beat the guy that was teaching me.
Yeah, that was me.
I chose the Murat aggression because it kind of fit my play style with most games, and because their models are cooler than any other models out there. So, and they're the guys that don't retreat. So that's why I chose them.
Yeah, and actually your models are on their way. They're ordered on their way.
Yeah, I'm excited to put them together and learn how to paint.
Yeah, that's right. You should be. So yeah, there we go. This is Murat Force. Again, a Suryat with HMG. I think, which one are you going to use with HMG?
So this one's the HMG.
Okay. So we have 2 Vanguard, a Vanguard Paramedic, a Vanguard HMG, and then the Anyat Traytok Spec Ops. And there we go. A link team of 5 Vanguard Murats with Plan A, Plan B, and Plan C. And then, of course, another Heavy Infantry HMG. And he's going to be playing Matt from Titan Terrain Studio.
Yeah.
How's it going, Matt?
Voice is completely shot.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so I sound like an old man.
He's going to be playing against his Toha. And is that actually like a marker or something, or what?
No, that was just sitting there.
Okay, cool. So here we go. And what do you got?
Okay, let's see here. I have a Kamel infantry with a combi rifle, and that right there.
Yeah.
That would be one of those 2. Then I have a Sakel regiment with a Spitfire.
Nice, that's him right there.
And I haven't gotten her painted up yet because I just built her last night. But I have a sniper rifle Kamel now.
Sniper rifle Kamel, great.
Then I've got 2 Chaksa auxiliaries, one with a guided rocket launcher and one with an HMG.
Yeah, and there's Synetics and 360 visor.
Exactly.
Yep.
And then I've got a Calypsos over here. And then I've also got another Kamel that has that.
Oh, okay, so you do have 2. Okay, great.
Yep, I've got that one and I've got that one.
Great. Yeah, so you got 2 support forward observers for this guided missile launcher, and then total reaction or Synetics 360 HMG, and then a sniper Spitfire and regular Kamel probably, or I don't know what you'll be. Maybe Saki will go on his own. Maybe you'll have 3 Kamels.
No, I actually need to add 1 Kamel. I forgot a model.
Oh, okay. So so you have 3. Okay. Yeah, so this is only 150 points, but it's a lot of models for 150 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. That's a lot of orders.
A lot of orders.
Yeah, and a lot of flexibility here. We have a guy that will anchor your lines, a ace in your hole. That sounded weird. A sniper rifle, and then of course wait a minute. You fit a sniper rifle, Spitfire, total reaction HMG, and guided rocket launcher in 150 points?
Yep, 150 points right there at the top.
Dude, that's 4.5 SWC.
Oh,
you're only allowed 3.
crap.
This is totally going to go in the video, though. Right, well, we'll get back to you guys
after I fix that.
Between the interlude commercials. Here we go. How's it going?
So I haven't played Infinity in a couple weeks, so I forgot about that. SWC.
2 weeks? Come on now, that's not that long of a time.
No, it was like 3 weeks, I think, but still. So all I changed is I went in and I switched out the Sakel from a Spitfire to a combi rifle, swarm grenades, and made him a paramedic.
All right,
it was the same value, just with no SWC.
So now the SWC is correct?
Now it's correct.
But now he doesn't have a Spitfire. Now it's guided rocket launcher, HMG, sniper. And then this guy is a paramedic, and that's swarm grenades. Swarm grenades are cool. I've actually never used them, so we'll see how they go.
I think, they acted like electricity. That's how they act when they go off, I believe.
Oh, okay, like a shock weapon,
Yeah, they act like a shock weapon.
like shock ammunition. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, we're gonna be teaching us a dude some Infinity. Let's play. All right, we're back here. We're just gonna do summaries, but basically, Matt here won the roll-off. He chose to control deployment, so he chose this side and made Dude deploy first on this side. So Dude put down his link team of Vanguard Marats, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is being the TRATAC Spec Ops, and this is the HMG. And then Matt deployed. You want to deploy that guy now? Matt deployed his army, and he put the total reaction HMG right here, the sniper over here, so kind of commanding most of the battlefield, and by virtue of both of them being able to arrow most everything, covering
And
themselves.
because of the neurokinetics, doesn't he get to do
Yeah,
full burst?
total reaction. Yeah, that total neurosynapse. Yeah. And then he has Kamail right there, Sakiel, Kamail, guided rocket launcher, Kamail. Do you have a link team?
Yes, this one, and this one.
Who's the leader?
That one.
Okay, yeah, that would make sense now. And then nothing there. Oh, and then he has Eclipsos and Teo camouflage, hidden deployment. Oh, and then here we go. Here's the Suryat deployed here in this corner of the battlefield. So there we go. We're gonna take first turn. It'll Dude go first, and we'll see how it goes. We're back. Dude had his first turn and had some successes and some misfortunes. Dude, what happened?
I took out his sniper that he had set up over here.
Yeah.
With my heavy machine gunner.
Yeah, which he actually moved up
He's
over here.
hiding.
Yeah, great.
He's working his way. I had a heavy machine gunner with my link team,
Yeah.
and he got taken
Tried
out.
to shoot that guy.
Now the thing is, he's got total reaction, so he fired back with his full burst and managed to kill him.
Yeah. Well, you actually critted twice.
I critted twice, yeah.
Critted twice in this turn, which is huge.
And that really hurt him.
Because I mean, the odds were actually stacked in Dude's favor, but you know, it happens sometimes.
And then I went to go move my medic so I could relink my team because my link team leader died. And during that process, he got taken out by the big guy.
Again, another crit. So Matt's had some pretty good luck with the dice, and but I mean, absolutely, you know, Infinity is a game of stacking odds in your favor. And even though he did have slightly better odds, there are only slightly better odds. And in this case, you know, dice just favored the Toha. So there we go. That was your Marat turn 1, and now it's down to Toha turn 1.
Let's show him where I'm putting this.
Okay, and what are you gonna do right now?
So my first order is going, he's revealing right there. I placed him there because I thought him sitting around the corner would be a good idea. He's got forward observer. He's firing the forward observer there. So I need to get a 13 or less for the forward observer to work. And it does.
That is a 6.
Yep.
And guess what happens now?
Now the guided rocket launcher just
all right.
hits.
Well, no. Now you need to spend another order.
Well, so that was my short skill.
Another order.
Another order
Another order.
to fire it.
Because he's a different model.
But she's still got a short skill left, right?
Sure. What's she gonna do?
Can she go back into camouflage?
Nope. That's a long skill.
I'm gonna have her back the heck off then.
Well, yeah. Well, hold on. Now he survived, so now he's gonna shoot you.
Yep.
So now you're marked. So your guy can't really do much about the next guided rocket launchers coming at him. So your best bet right now is to do as much damage as possible. So this is the TRATAC Anya. That's what the model stands in for. So he has a K1 combi rifle. You have one shot. The distance is 9 inches. You're at +3 range. And -6 modifier for TO camouflage.
And
So-
cover.
Is he in cover?
Yep. Or nope, not quite touching.
Okay. So a total, what's the bliss skill for Anya?
12.
12. So 12 plus 3 minus 6. So -3 total, so 9s.
Yeah, 9s or less to hit.
Yep. So roll 1 9, and that's all you need. Alright, so the Forward Observer got out his teal camouflage. Forward observed Treytak Anyat, Link team leader for the Vanguard. But in return got shot by 2 shots of K1, 1 hit. She didn't make an armor save, so she's down, she's incapacitated. But now we're going to do what Matt's been waiting to do for how many games?
Like the whole league, I think.
The whole league. Yeah, he's been trying to do this forever.
So that was my first order.
So,
or no, that was her.
That was her order. So now he's going to spend another order. And what are you going to do?
Drop in the missile launcher.
Yeah. So when you forward observe something, you mark someone, any guided ammunition just simply hits. All you have to do is spend the order. The only way to stop it is by hacking it, but there's no hackers on this side, so it's just going to drop.
So I just got to do the sound effect. Boom.
Alright, so there it is. Custom Meeple's 3D blast marker.
So it's just hitting into her.
Yeah, it's just hitting her. So it's 2 bursts though, right? Heavy rocket launcher is 2 bursts. And his damage.
Rocket launcher, yes, that is 2 bursts.
And his damage 14 and his fire ammunition. So you need to take 2 armor saves until she makes him or dies.
Okay. Her armor is +1.
Guided heavy rocket launcher. Yeah.
I did it. I finally did it. Oh, that makes me so happy. Watch it not kill him.
14. So here you go. No, that's 1 wound already. So this one you made it, so you don't have to roll anymore. You roll this one again. She's already at 0. Now she's dead. Yeah, she's gone. And the Link team is broken again.
Oh crap!
And but you don't have anyone tagged anymore, so you can't do that. You have to do it again.
True.
So there we go.
Another Forward Observer. So.
We'll give you an update at the end of Matt's turn. We just wanted to show you that how kind of Infinity goes. All right, we're back. And Matt's turn 1. What happened?
Okay, so turn 1. First thing I did is I moved the Forward Observer up. We did that short little video about that. Then I moved my Link team up because the guided rocket launcher killed the one that had a fire line on me here.
Yep.
And I attempted to save the Calypsos with my paramedic Sakel. Unfortunately, I rolled 1 point above what I needed, so she died.
So the Calypsos died, right?
Then I switched to the HMG over here and full shot that guy on the corner and killed him. Just barely got one wound through, but he went down. So then I moved my Link team up and threw a swarm grenade over that guy because I don't have a view. The only one I've got a view for is this guy, but he can only take 1 order per turn. So I moved these guys up to try and throw a swarm grenade. It drifted, unfortunately, and now it is his turn. I've still got a Kamail over here, and I've got the guided rocket launcher right here.
Okay, there we go. Murat turn. We're back to Murat turn 2. So yeah, just face him this way, and put him that way so he can't sneak up on either side. Okay, so I'm giving dude some pointers and Matt every now and then. I'm not choosing for them. I've tried to not do that at all. But for example, right here, what I was just saying is that you want to face this guy. He went prone. You want to face this guy so that he can't be sneak attacked by either side. So they can't come from this side and sneak attack, and they can't come from this side and sneak attack. And since he's prone, this guy up here can't see him either. So basically, okay, so now, dude, tell us what happened in your turn, and then we'll,
He crit all the time.
Yeah, Matt.
I never crit, and I've been critting every turn this game.
That's right.
I rolled 2 crits on my HMG to shoot back.
We had 2 shoot-offs with...
Yeah.
The first one we tied on everything and canceled each other out, so it was like Rambo versus Rambo doing nothing.
Yeah, so it was kind of a weird turn, but go ahead, dude. Finish what happened.
Yeah, so I took my heavy machine gunner that was over here, kept him in cover, but shot at his big guy over there. The first round, they were just hailing bullets wherever they wanted.
Yeah, everyone missed.
And then the second, he crit twice.
2 crits, yep.
I don't normally do that, ever.
He died.
It happens.
And then this guy thought he could be a hero and try and take on a couple guys, but he killed 1.
So he allocated 1 shot on every one of the Link team members, and 2 of them shot back. 1 of them was turned away, so he didn't react, and ended up taking a wound. But it was just a really weird one because the Suryat needed 14s to hit, or something like that, 13s I think, and
I needed 5.
and hit nothing. He missed all, and then this guy needed like 5s, hit nothing. and then the other turn he hit, but then he crit twice with 2 5s. Then he comes over here, and they match shots, but the Sakiel had a higher base skill, so he actually won the tie, but he saved his armor. And then in the other two, they tied again, but they were both Blitzskill 11, so neither of them had the tie, so it was just a wash. So this was highly unlikely dice rolling the entire turn, Murat 2. And that was the lieutenant. The Surat was the lieutenant, so he's by himself. So he'll be routing if he even makes it to Murat turn 3, but I doubt it. But we'll see. And the dice have been very strange this game so far, so it could happen. So there we go. All right, so we're here at the end of the game. The Sakiel came up and shot up the Vanguard Murat, and they actually took two orders, which was a little surprising, but it took 2 orders to do it, but did it. And now there's no more Murats. The Tocha win the day, and all they have is the Lieutenant, the Sakiel, and the 2 Shaksas, the heavy rocket launcher and the 360 HMG.
I also wanted to correct something that I accidentally did. It didn't matter in the game, but I accidentally put too many comm-mails out, so this one that was sitting over here, other than that failed RO, he didn't actually have an effect on the game, so I took him off the board.
Yeah, it's a friendly game. We're learning. It's all good. There we go. There's a little Infinity mini bat rep / report on the in-progress Plastcraft games using custom meeple tokens and templates, and a little BTP flavor added in there, of course, with our terrain here.
If you're interested, I can make any of the stuff that you see here. You can just go to TitanTerrainStudios.com or send us an email at projects@TitanTerrainStudio.com. Another thing is I'm also going to be offering a lowered rate for sets like the Plastcraft, unless they have customization added on. So just send me an email and I can get you a quote on how much it would cost for a project, depending on what kind of set it is.
Cool, thanks. All right, we're here with Dude and Matt. They just played their Infinity, and we're going to do a quick redux. So let's start with Dude. Dude, this is your second game of Infinity, right?
Yes.
All right, what do you think so far?
I love it. You gotta think tactful. You gotta watch your line of fires. There's a lot to it. I'm still learning.
Yeah, there's a lot to it.
I'm gonna become a master at this game eventually.
Awesome. So what say one thing that you learned in this game so far? This game today.
Probably watch the line of fires and stay in cover as much as possible.
Yeah,
It takes
for
a couple
sure.
games to learn that, because this is the first game where I've actually managed to keep control of my line of fire and not accidentally walk into a death zone.
Yeah, that works. All right, Matt. How about you? You're not new anymore, but you're still fairly.
It's been a little bit since I played, so I had to refresh myself on the rules.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like I'm getting the hang of it a little bit better. I kind of have an idea of what's possible, what's not, what's a good idea, what isn't, what isn't.
So what's something that you learned today about Infinity?
I learned sniper rifles are useful, but when used on like a basic infantry like a Kamel, they aren't the end-all be-all. It was cheap, but unfortunately it did not end up doing what I wanted. I'd say the other thing I've learned is if you can position an HMG in the right spot, especially with the way that one is built, it can do a lot of damage.
Position. So a lot of positioning learning today. Cool. So dude, who was your MVP?
Probably the guy I chose as my lieutenant.
The Surya HMG.
Yeah. He's probably I took out the sniper first turn.
That would have actually been really bad if you hadn't taken the sniper out, because it would have had 2 points of ROs on you. Yeah. And even though the Kamel didn't have a great ballistic skill, it's still a sniper rifle that's got like +3 at an insane range, covering half the board.
Yeah.
What about you, man? What was your MVP?
I was going to say the HMG, but I'm going to go with the guided rocket launcher. Just because. Not because it did a lot of damage, but because I was so happy to finally get that combo to work.
Nice.
Eclipsos died, but she did her job.
So how many games did you try that combo?
I think this was the third one. Yeah, I think the third one, because I tried it on you, and then you mopped the floor with me by turn 2. And then I tried it on Mike, I think, at one point, and it didn't work out either. No, this is
Josh.
the fourth game.
Josh.
Yeah, so this is the fourth game. It took me 4 games to get that to work.
All right, there we go. So that's one thing about Infinity that I love is the depth of the tactics. So every time, like if you face guided missile launcher, hacker list from Nomads, the first time you're likely going to get wiped off the board, but you learn to deal with it. Same with the Esteel Phalanx ODD all over the place. You learn to deal with it. So that's the thing with Infinity. Don't, just because you have one bad game, don't let it get you down. Just learn the tactics, and there's so many responses. And there's no army that's better than another, I think. Because, for example, I beat the Toha once, the only time I played Toha. But now that Matt has more experience, I bet he would be more of a challenge. In fact, he might even be able to beat me, too. So,
Is that a gauntlet I hear getting laid down?
absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
You want to play next week?
Absolutely.
All right, next
All
week.
right. We're going to do the first scenario of the campaign, of the Paradiso campaign. Awesome. So be ready. And Marats, awesome new models, awesome rules too. I mean, there's no sneakiness to them, but man, they do hit like a sledgehammer.
Yeah, they do.
And it was a lot of bad. It's just weird rolling today.
No, lots of time.
I rolled really bad.
It was just really weird. I mean,
I've never
Matt.
seen that many ties.
Yeah. Out of the 5 kills that Matt had, he critted 3 of them.
Or was it 3 or 4?
3.
3.
Yeah, 3 of them were crits. So that's highly unusual. But there you go. It happens. So any last thoughts for our viewers here?
Get into Infinity.
Yeah, Infinity
All right.
rocks.
Toha's awesome.
Toha, Marats, they're all awesome. Like I said, they're all awesome. Check them out. Here's a poster board of Infinity. We display and play Infinity proudly. Yeah.